Hey there, it's louisbertson from Total.js Africa, here to help you grow your business and scale your revenue with the Total.js platform. If you are finding value in my videos, make sure you give them thumbs up and check all the links and resources mentioned in the description. Let's jump into it. Hey guys, welcome to this Play with Total.js series of videos. In this series of videos, I try to make some beginner projects with Total.js, and it is very interesting. This first video, I tried to build a portfolio website. As you can see, it is very simple website. As I go through it, you can see it is very interesting, very simple. Okay, I have built it with Total.js. It is a very simple website. Okay, as you can see, yes, it is simple: home, about, services, portfolio, and contact. It is very important for you to follow these steps with me as I explain every concept of Total.js rendering capabilities. So it is a responsive website too. If I click on this, okay, this is an extension of Chrome that allows you to visualize in a mobile device how your website is behaving. Okay, as you can see, it is a very responsive application website. Okay, if you click on this, you're able to expand the menu, and if you click, you can close it again. You can click here to get on top of the application. Okay, nice. For this development, we are going to use a template. Okay, I will put the link of this template into description, because I will try to focus on the server-side implementation of this rendering system, okay, of rendering web pages. I'm not trying to focus on client-side development or anything. I will do that in the next series of videos. Okay, but we are going to clone this. So I am currently in the desktop of my application, and I have created this folder. So now let us get into the folder. Okay, once we are inside of it, we are going to clone the application, and I will call it template. Okay, if I go into desktop, I see the folder here. I will drag and open it with VS Code, and we are going to create another folder we called website. I'm going to open a very small terminal here so that you can see how things are working. So let us get into the website, because we need to initialize a nodejs application with npm init. That's why. After that, we are going to install totaljs v5. Okay, I'm going to make it with totaljs v5 because this is the latest version of totaljs, but feel free to use whatever version you need. Okay, if I click, we are going to save it. As you can see, we have a very nice project. Initialize it in the folder. The next thing to do is to create, okay, but not outside. Okay, make sure we get into the website folder and we create an index file. Okay, first of all, we need to require totaljs. I'm going to make it very simple, like f dot run. If you need a bigger screen for seeing things, like, let me use this one. Okay, website. In the website, I need to type nodejs.js on port 5000. For creating a controller in Total.js, it is very simple, because Total.js is following the pattern of MVC. Okay, we create a folder here, we call it controllers, and we put our first controller files, which is going to be default.js, but feel free to rename it on whatever you need. Okay, we put exports. Okay, when we are starting the project, the total.js is going to load all the elements, all the controllers, all the definitions, all the views, and loading it must take into consideration the install function. This is very important. If you put the other functions outside of this install function, those functions won't be evaluated as immediately. Okay, this is very important to understand, because when you are a beginner, I know that you are staying with total.js for a long time, so it's important that you understand how the framework is handling your files. Okay, so let me put a get method here, and this function has to be defined outside. Okay, you can put a callback function inside of this install. Okay, but to make things nice, we need to keep it outside. In total.js v5, we introduce the dollar parameter, which is going to be the instance of controller inside of our application. Okay, of our callback function. In the previous versions, what we used to do is var self is going to be this, and to have the controller instance. Okay, we no longer need it in total.js v5. Okay, so I'm going to remove this one. We just have the controller inside the dollar sign parameter. Okay, great. To return a simple plain text into the request as a response to our request, what we need to do is just put $.plain, and it will going to refresh. When it refreshes, we have this simple message here. Great. Let me get back into this website where we try to put the home page. We have downloaded our template here. We need to render this HTML application views. In views, we can create in the views we create the index.html file. In this, we can simply copy and we paste it on the view file. Head.html. We click enter. The layout file allows you to not repeat yourself in multiple views. You can just declare them once in the layout. Then we copy all. We take all the index file, we move it into the layout to say that we are including the difference in this file on this part. Okay, now if we get back into the index, what we need to do is to simply paste the difference. Okay, what we need to show in the index, the home page, and we have some pictures. Okay, we also have some JavaScript. It is a very simple script for animating and moving things on the web page. We are just willing to let us move it like that, and we choose public here to drop them. Now if we refresh, okay, after that we try to call them step by step in our view. Okay, in index we need to move the sections, each section to its file. Easy to have let us open the services section. Okay, now we have a very interesting part here which is called home. The home page is loading very well. The main tag can be included in the layout. Okay, before and after, simply before and after body. Okay, now we need to move this here so that now we don't need anything in this part. Okay, what we need to do is replace the hashtags with some slash. Okay, if I put slash like that, it means that we are at the home. Now should be about. Okay, and it means we need to create some routes for them all. Now how we do that, we need to get back into our controller and create the additional routes. Okay, let me simply duplicate it, replace it with contact, and lastly we need to put the portfolio. We need to restart the application. Once the website is restarted like that, we get back into the website. It says template is portfolio. Okay, now let us get back here and refresh. Portfolio of the website. Now if we click on contact, the contact form also is going to show up. Now let us see how we can add a more dynamic part into our website. Let's see, this part is called portfolio and it lists the latest project in the website. What if we need to add some projects? Maybe we need to come in the HTML. Okay, we have to get back to the HTML part, click on portfolio, but this is not what we need to do. What we need to do is to have somewhere a list of projects, maybe it's a kind of database where we have a list of projects and we loop on them and we try to display it here. How to do that? It is very simple. In our template, the only one static file left is this one. Let us copy it and create a database in our project to add it. For that, go to website, you right click, add a folder, call it databases. Okay, that's how Total.js integrates some embedded databases like NoSQL. Nice. Let us call it project dot NoSQL. Okay, and we paste. Okay, after we paste it like that, we need to retrieve the project and display it there. Let me fix something here. We have this is duplicated. Let me remove one, and yes, now it is okay. Okay, great. If we get back into our controllers, we can try to locate the portfolio part in which we need to retrieve the project. I can do that here. Alright, this here is the problem. Okay, because there is an error here. It is working, like we loop over the files, the projects, and we list it here. So and then if you go back, you can find how it retrieves the project and list them in the view file. The last thing we need to fix is here, like currently I am on the services page, but this about is still highlighted. What we expected is to see the highlight highlight on the service navigation. Okay, for doing that we need to get back into our layout. Doing that is very easy. Now it is working. If we switch to home, you see we have fixed it. Okay, thank you. That was louisbertson, and thank you for watching the video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please hit the button and subscribe. Please consider also to share and give some comments about the work I am doing so that I can keep improving it for you. Okay, see you in the next video of our Play with Total.js series of videos. Thank you so much.